regarding removal of the business office accounts clerk from the union. Mandy? Second, please. Rick? Are there any questions about this?
What's the motivation for doing this? The motivation for doing this?
With Roger leaving, us going to a CBO office, the CBO office is only here possibly 3 days a week. We are in a negotiating year coming up, and Angie will serve on the negotiations committee as far as payroll, salary, and those types of things, which now makes her not confidential. Puts her out of the union. We talked about this earlier, but until she was actually put into this position, which during our July 1st meeting, she was assigned that duty. Pretty much right after I contacted NICET, spoke to them, and then sat down with Jack, and then asked them to sign the memorandum of agreement. They initially had a problem because it said business account clerk, not business office account clerk. Sorry. So we redrafted it and met with Jack on the 16th, and he did sign it as part of the union.
So what changes from years past? What's changed?
We don't have a full-time business officer here any longer. So when we're working on negotiations or the team is together, Carol can't possibly make negotiations for 4 or 5 districts. So we had to have somebody with payroll's best interest at heart, which would be the employee who does it. In the past, Roger has always served that role.
What would be the difference in pay and benefits?
No,
No difference, just a different classification,
different duty.
different duties.
She's still account clerk for the business office. It doesn't change her title. It's just a couple of her duties have changed. And again, it's with having somebody here 3 days a week as opposed to every day. And even with the BOCES, she won't be in the building 3 days a week. She could be just working from her own computer at home at BOCES in Alvinsburg. And she said that to us, that some days she may not be in the building.
Now, is she going to remain being the tax collector as well?
She has always been tax, well, I don't know, always. She has been for the last 7 years, and she will remain as tax collector.
There's any way that that OC person could do it via computer to have that? I thought that was kind of the idea that we went to BOCES to have their expertise as far as to help us out. I mean,
Do what by computer at the time?
to get to answer questions or whatever you're talking about for your account clerk to do. I mean,
For payroll, you mean?
whatever.
For negotiating or?
Yeah, for.
Well, if we're in a negotiations meeting, Carol may not even be working at that time. Because, I mean, we do meet after school, nights, evenings, not weekends yet, but we might get there eventually. But if she's not available, I mean, the only
Yeah.
person that's dealing with that on a regular basis is Angie. She also, I mean, you weren't on negotiations 2 or 3 years ago, but I don't know how many times Roger has to run back in, refigure, come up with facts, so that we can sit there and meet on them, discuss them, go over them, make drafts.
Are there any other questions about the business office account clerk?
So her role doesn't change, she just has confidential responsibilities, basically, and pay and benefits stay the same.
Yes. At the reorganizational meeting back in July 1, she was given 2, I believe, new duties that she did not have previously. In doing that, she could not remain in the union.